everybody, it's Christy back with another video, and today we are going to open the February Scrawlrbox. It actually got here kind of on time, and we're going to go ahead and unbox it today. So I already have it open, and let's go ahead and see what's inside. All right. Okay, so at least it's kind of not paint pens. Sort of. There's one, but it's better than a whole box of them. And a zine, and ooh, that's a cool piece of artwork. And Canson XL textured mixed media paper. Okay, let's spread this all out and let's talk about each thing individually. Okay, let's start with the artwork. How beautiful is that? Love how that turned out, how it looks. And it is by featured artist Carrie Lemon, who is a UK-based artist, it appears. And there is all of their information. And I'm definitely going to check her out on Instagram, so you should too. Our sticker. It says Organic Origins is the Scrawler Challenge. We'll look in that later. We have Canson XL paper, which is like a decent student grade situation. A5 300 GSM mixed media paper. So this looks a lot like the Arteza. Look at that. It's got that texture that's very common in, I want to say, cheap watercolor paper, but that is the truth. It does say it's textured. It is textured, but it's got like a very formulaic texture. We have a Lyra Graduate Mark All. It looks like a water-based, like a Posca type marker. Very similar here in black. Always good to have a black liner. We have another Princeton Select Angular Shader. I swear we get this brush in every other subscription box. It's fine. It's an okay brush. It should hold up nicely to, I'm assuming, is acrylic paint. And we have 3 De La Rowney System 3 fluid acrylics here in cerulean or corallium blue hue, titanium white, and lemon yellow. So not a bad color palette, especially for acrylic paint. We should be able to get some pretty decent stuff, especially if we mix it with the black, which we will because we're us. And yeah, this should be kind of a fun box. I'm wondering if these are going to act a little like puffy paint, where we can actually put little, it looks like we'll be able to make dots on the page. Oh, that is just coming right out of there. Okay. So let me go ahead and get to swatching. I'm not going to do a whole lot of talking here. I just want to go ahead and get into it and make some art, and we will be right back. All right, another Scrawlrbox with missing footage because I'm just winning lately with my setups. But here is the final piece. I waited to unfurl it since I realized that I was just filming nothing. And we'll talk about what I think about this box. So let's go ahead and pull up the tape, which I think turned out really good. I actually really like this piece. And I want to talk about all the things in this box because I have a lot of thoughts. I have a lot of thoughts. There we go. Let's get off my desk. Oh my gosh, this tape pull is taking forever. Okay, here we go. Let's talk about this box. So here's my piece. If you look, it's got some really nice texture because I just went ahead and used the actual like nozzles on these to make flowers. I thought that would be a super cute idea for organic origins is, you know, a little field of wildflowers. And I just wanted to test and see how well this fluid acrylic actually laid down as a wet media on this mixed media paper because to me, it's pretty clear that that's what they did here in this art piece is like, that's definitely like a watercolor type of effect. And it didn't do horribly. This is Canson XL Mixed Media paper. It performed exactly as I expected it to perform. Do I think it was the best paper for these products? No, I do not. This brush was okay. I ended up grabbing another brush to kind of get details on, but again, I think it was a fine brush. I was not upset about the quality of the brush or anything like that. This was kind of a waste to me. I mean, it wasn't a waste because I did use it to mix colors, but having it as a marker felt like a waste because I didn't end up using it to outline anything. And I think I could have done the same thing with another tube of black paint. So let me talk a little bit here about the pricing. All right, so here is the pricing information for this Scrawlrbox. They gave it a price tag of $30.13. I paid $30 US for it. So right there, their value is barely above what I paid for it. Let me talk a little bit about my best price. I can get a set of 6 of these fluid acrylic Daler-Rowney paints on Blick for $22.89. So that's an $11.45 value. So it's not far off from what they are estimating, but this black marker is worth, you know, $4, and then the brush is $3, and then the Canson XL Mixed Media paper. I said $3 because that's what I would pay for a 5.5 by 8.5 booklet. For 60 sheets on Blick, I can get the same thing for $6.59. So that is what I'm saying. Now, here is what it comes down to for me. I think that if they had just given me the set of 6 fluid acrylic paints priced at $22.89, which the MSRP would have been higher on that, and skipped the marker, my pricing would have been $29.25. But I'll tell you what, if I had 6 of these, a whole set of beginner set, I would be so much happier because I could only mix certain colors with 3, even with 4, because, you know, so let's say we get a black and a white, just having a red and maybe, I don't know what comes in their set of 6, but having a black, a red, and another color would have been amazing. Probably some kind of green, but just the options I would have had at that point would have been so great. And I get it. Like, I get that they are working within confines, but I just feel like I love Daler-Rowney's products. These are really good fluid acrylics, and I would love to play with them more. I love the bottle that they're in. It's not too much paint that I won't get to use it before it dries up because I don't use acrylics often. So I think that would have been an amazing value add. And if they really wanted to hit the $30 price tag, I would have loved just, you know, this palette is like a 40-cent palette that I own that I just keep around and I can rinse it out whenever I want to. But I mean, you know, they didn't really give us anything to mix paints in. I'm not really complaining about that because I'd rather not have that if it means getting more product. But I also feel like they could have provided that and it wouldn't have been that big of a deal. So I don't know. This month's a little bit of a stinker just because of the pricing on it. And I thought maybe the pricing would be better for me than it was for some of my UK friends. I have seen a few videos as well since I unboxed that kind of indicate that the UK's value wasn't there either for this box. So I don't know. There's been a lot with Scrawlrbox lately. I do know that they are having this fire sale on all of their old boxes to get rid of inventory, and they're doing that so that they can give a better value to the people who are subscribing. Like I said, I'm subscribed for 3 more Scrawlrboxes minimum, and we'll see after that. But for now, it's very interesting, and I would like to at least kind of hang on long enough to see what they're going to do to up the game. But I do love the piece. I think it turned out really nice, and I don't mind a restrictive color palette. But like I said, if I'm not getting the value that I think I should be getting, a little more value would have been a little bit nicer. But overall, this was probably the best Scrawlrbox we've had in a little while. I definitely enjoyed not getting mostly paint markers, and I'm hoping that next month's will be even better. So did you get this box? What did you think of it? If you did, how did you interpret the Organic Origins Scrawler Challenge? This was my interpretation. I would love to hear about all that in the comments below. And that's going to be it for me today. Sorry I lost the footage of filming this, and hopefully this inspires you to get out some paints and maybe do something with some texture today. And we will see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.